Okay, thank you very much. Welcome to the OSCAL-Compass community call. I'm going to start sharing the notes and we can get started. Okay, as we always say in this call, just a reminder that this meeting is being recorded and will be shared publicly on our YouTube channel to promote transparency and accountability. Your participation in these meetings is an agreement to abide the OSCAL-Compass Code of Conduct, which you can found in the community repository. Please add your name to the attendee list, and if there are any topics that you would like to discuss, please feel free to share them there as well. So let's get started with the.
Can you post to the chat where we sign in?
Let me post. There it is. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So as I was saying before, there is a lot of people out. We have two topics. One of them, which I will cover soon. And the second one is up to Rob Sherwood, which I don't think is gonna join, but we'll see. If there's any other thing that we'd like to discuss, either you can add it at the topics there to be discussed and have the traceability in the meeting agenda, or we can discuss it in here locally. So first thing that I had it there is the milestone updates. We have scheduled for this week or planned a release based on what we have been completing in this milestone. And let me share real quick the issues assigned to this milestone, because we're gonna show as well the closed tools. Okay, well. Okay, these are the pending items for these milestones to be complete. Both of them are on my plate, almost about to complete as well. And I know, Ryan, now that you are here in the meeting, I am taking care of the issue 1596, which you opened as well. I'm soon to create a PR which shows both of the things that you put in here in this issue. So this should be included as well in the next release of Trestle, just for you to be aware of that. And the
I'll take a look at that PR when you open it.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll tag you in. I'll comment you. I'll put you in a comment. Yeah, this one, which is related with Python semantic release, but just wanted to let you know to be aware that we are going to have a release soon, completing this milestone. That's part of the updates for that topic. Let me share back my notes. Okay. And yeah, well, Robert is not here. He told us that he wanted to present on the next meeting, but I personally think that this is a topic that probably because Anka, Jen, and Jerry are going to be interested on looking at. So I personally think that we can pass this topic to the next session. So everyone else is there and open to discuss this, which I think it'll be ideal. I'll talk with Robert about this, and try to schedule his presentation or well, his topic on the next session, hopefully.
Is this, I'm sorry, is this about getting rid of or replacing Pydantic and not using the tooling that we're using and using something other than schema from NIST? I'm not quite sure what this is all about.
Yeah, I think it's related to that, Lou. But to be honest, the only comment that Robert left was that he was excited to talk about the state of the meta schema we're tooling on the next call. I think he on prior calls he mentioned this, and I think it's related with what you're talking about. Yes.
Okay, because I think we're kind of stuck with whatever NIST produces, right? So I mean, there's one thing to, you know, whether or not they change from meta schema to something else, and then there's the second thing about,
You're right.
once they produce that, how do we turn that into Python code, right? So,
Right.
I think that's what Robert is working on is the tooling to take the meta schema and turn it into Python.
better than what we already have.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in favor. That works for me. Yeah. So I'm happy to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, the last comment that he put, and I'm going to put the link in the meeting notes for you to look at the comment he made. It was related with part of his meta schema Python work, which could benefit us, right? On that part. So, yep. He seems that he is in another state, another advanced state now. So I think that'll be beneficial, and maybe at least because I think should be here to see that, and can generate some discussion. Okay. Anything else from besides that? Any other topic that anyone would like to bring up today?
No, not for me. I'm anxious to hear when the NIST people are going to make a movement on any new models they might be interested in discussing with us. But I think there's going to be an OSCAL. I thought I saw somewhere there's going to be an OSCAL define. They're going to revive that to talk about new models and model changes. I hope they do that. I haven't really heard an official announcement, though, I don't think, unless anybody else has heard about that.
We're waiting on the mapping model, right, Lou? Is there anything else?
There's the mapping model, which there was some discussion on, but there's not really been a public discussion on. So I think that there needs to be public discussion on the mapping model. I mean, we've given them some input from what we talked about, I think literally years ago, about the mapping model, and we're trying to revive it. And they've made some changes to that ancient model to modernize it. And I think the next step is to discuss it publicly in an OSCAL define, a NIST hosted OSCAL define meeting. And that would be the next step, I think.
Okay.
And then there's also the shared resource model, which they're trying to introduce. I think that's kind of not ready to be discussed publicly. I'm not sure, but Jen knows more about that than I would, so I don't know where the state of that is.
Okay. Okay, I think if there are no other topics, we can wrap it up here and make this one short. In next meeting, we will then discuss the state of that meta schema, our tooling work that Robert is working on. I'll contact him and make sure that he can be available.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you very much for assisting, and we'll see you in the next community call.
Yep,
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.